everybody. Let me take my earphones out. Kind of gives me the, um, I hear myself, but I sound very muzzled. Anyway, hello everybody. My name is Christopher Bevins. I live in Tulsa, Oklahoma. And I'm trying a brand new thing, which is live streaming to YouTube. So, give me a few minutes and I will get people invited. Anyway, give me a couple of seconds. So, anyways, I am live on YouTube. I'm on YouTube live. Although thing I have recently started, you know, I think everyone wants more out of life. We either want a nicer house or a nicer car, or truck, what have you. Maybe even a new way to earn money, a something easier to earn money to do. Um, but what I think a lot of people lack, I do, I don't mean this any way, to do any form of business is the ability to communicate. And I was watching this one webinar or this one video that said that most ladies you go to talk to about anything, they use what emotions, feeling. Men use logic, usually. How true that is, I don't really know. I do believe that we all try to use both uh, the best we can. Maybe one leads more to the other. I don't really know. But what I like to change in my personal life or something about me. Well, one thing for sure I would love to do is to lose weight, to get into the dentist, and well, I already got my eye doctor done. I mean, my new glasses. Losing weight probably would be the one of the top things I would most like to do. One, because of being at 350 plus pounds. That's right, 350 plus. So I'm at what's that? Gabriel Iglesias says I'm at fluffy. I haven't reached damn yet. Damn is probably going to come soon, or sometime, if I don't start shaping up instead of shaping outward, start shaping inwards a little bit. I don't want to be bone skinny or any type of skinny, but I want to be healthy. I think that's I mean, I know this is supposed to be about me and my personal life, But I think what it is some people try to overdo their weight loss. And they try to go into being skinny. I don't want to be skinny. I want to be healthy. I still want to be strong. I don't want to be, uh, where I lose all the muscle plus all the weight. That would be bad. Uh, but also, I mean, we all have dreams and goals. My dream is to one day make enough money to buy a new house. And yes, I will probably stay here in Tulsa. It is it's an interesting city compared to where I grew up. If any of you know me on Facebook, you know I was raised in Bakersfield. I went to Arvin High School because I lived out just barely a mile or two away from this little town called Lamont. Uh, Great little town, though. I mean, most of my friends, everybody asks me this, well, who's all on your friends list? Are truthfully, my high school class makes up a good portion of my friends. Uh, that's my silly cell phone. I usually don't answer it while I'm doing a video, so it'll just ring. And then I start thinking about, well, what do I need to change to be able to do all the things I want? One, I have to take opportunity, grab by the horns, and wrestle it, and do what has to be done. A lot of people coin the phrase "get a job." Okay, getting a job when you're working an online business opportunity is needed. It can be used. I mean, we all need the money, especially for the different tools that working online you may need, autoresponder, so on and so forth. But what I'm going to focus on is my health first. So I definitely have to lose some weight. Second, I want to focus on my education and go back to college and finish up what I had started. When I lived in Lake Isabella, went to a great little community college called Saracoso. Loved the people there. Made some fantastic friends. Some I still talk to today. Like my friend Robert, my friend Nina, and some of the others I don't really talk to, or some of the others are still busy. But that's why I want to change in my life. I also want to be where I can travel. Traveling to me, I mean, we bought a motorhome or an RV and drove out here from where we lived in California City. And yes, for those of you who don't know, there is a California City. And for those of you who do know, it is a great little town, but it's in the middle of the desert. It gets super hot, but it's dry heat. That's the difference between California and Oklahoma that I've really noticed. Out in California, Arizona, New Mexico, they have the dry heat. What we encounter out here is humidity. And it makes everything hotter. I'm sorry, it does. I mean, literally 100 degrees literally feels like I'd have to take the shirt off and point my and pan my camera up where you get nothing but my head and my neck for that. Um, some things I want to accomplish is, since my wife is such a big Dallas Cowboys fan, I would love to one day have the funds available to take her to a Dallas Cowboys game. Now, I've heard, and with Texas being not very far, I think Dallas, or where does they play out of? Fort Worth? Which Fort Worth, Dallas, and another town is like right there by each other, so they kind of intermingle, if you will, or intersect. Um, would love to take her to a Cowboys game, especially if they're playing my favorite team, which is the 49ers. Although the Niners did horrible this year, and last year was bad too. I think, I mean, I think the issue is a lot of issues with the players. I mean, Colin Kaepernick's angry about his contract and what was done with him. And we lost most of our defensive talents to retirement, 2 years ago? Patrick Willis, Justin Smith, Chris Boland, I think his name is. And these guys all really made up the team in the defense. But now that we got these new guys, I think Bowman's still there and a couple other guys. We lost Alden Smith to the Raiders, and then he lost his whole career. But anyway, enough on football. Basketball, I was a fan of basketball in the 90s because of Michael Jordan. Whenever the Bulls lost Jordan, when he was thinking about retiring, and then going into baseball, they lost him for that season. Then he comes back, and guess what? Bulls win 3 more championships straight. So that should say it all right there about how good he is. But one man does not make a team. But when you got one man with football, I think you need multiple real talents. Like you need a talented quarterback, you need a talented wide receiver, you need a talented tight end, you need a talented offensive line, you need talented defensive players on the line, linebackers, or secondary. But enough about sports. Let's focus here. I have main goals I want to accomplish, like the weight loss I mentioned. Earning more money is second. And really just being a better person to people. And I feel I'm a good person, but sometimes I overreact to things. But I'm a parent of a teenager. How are we supposed to act? The good thing is I'm glad that my son has picked up his grades. And for young people who watch, remember, you think those grades mean nothing, but they are the key to your future. If you're getting bad grades, you ain't going to have much of a future. Flipping burgers at McDonald's might be a great starter job, but do you want to work there all your life? I don't think so. So I am going to do my next stream, and it's going to be titled How to Get a Free Domain Name for internet marketers, and I hope it will help them be able to save money because of, as y'all know, GoDaddy's pretty expensive. 1-in-1. They offer deals and all that. You can get them fairly cheap, but why would you go fairly cheap when you can do free until you are making the money. But anyway, let me see here. I'm going to go to my screen. Okay, there we are. And now I'm going to show you guys the truck I want. I would like to get one and make the money. Because I think showing is better than trying to describe it sometimes. But yes, it would be a Ram. Sorry if this isn't loading too fast. But it would be the 2500. And that would be the SLT model. Actually, I think I'm going to go with the big horn. Because I'm sorry, my boy is about 5'9", and my stepson is about 5'10" to 5'11", maybe 6 feet. Let me tell you something. Both of them could not fit in anything smaller and have enough leg room. And as you can see, the options there. I mean, a standard 5.7 liter V8 Hemi, and